Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to SurrounDead. How'd you like that intro right there with that view? Pretty cool, right? I love these towers. I love the towers. I love this whole base. I love the way the doors fit in. I love everything about it. And because of that, we are going to do another building episode. It's been quite a few days since our last building episode. I need to do things like build a kitchen. I need to make more storage things. I need to make lights. A lot of stuff. What I'm going to do first, though, is we're going to go sell it to trader. But even before I go sell to the trader, we're going to take a look at our skill points here. Now, I've been working on getting Harvest Master. It doubles the amount of resources from harvestable nodes. I've been working on this forever. All right, it's really the next skill I want to get. The problem is I'm 2 points light. Here's the thing, though. You can respec, and I don't think there's any penalty to respecing. At least I hope not, because I just did it. So we're just going to respec, and we're going to go down this way. And the only thing I'm missing now is critical hitter. And before I go out and do another looting video where I'm actually going to fight zombies, I will put the points back in critical hitter. That is really, really nice. So last episode, we went to a prison, and we just have so much stuff to sell. It's not even funny. I wasn't going to sell in this episode, but I'm like literally out of room. So we're going to go and do some selling. We're going to do some wheeling and dealing. Also, really quickly, these right here, these magazines, I was breaking these down, but when you break these down, you only get plastic. Now, I'm sure I'm going to need plastic at some point, but I don't need plastic right now. I really need metal. So I was figuring instead of breaking them down, I'm going to sell them because they're not giving me metal anyway. Also, these right here give high quality metal, and you might be thinking, okay, high quality metal is really good. High quality metal is pretty good, but honestly, I need more regular metal. They should give you a recipe to turn high quality metal into regular metal. Because right now you can take 3 regular metal and make 1 high quality metal. It should go the opposite way as well. Because all that high quality metal, it's useful, but it's not like, oh my god, I need it right now. I need regular metal because you can't make nails with high quality metal. If you can make nails with high quality metal, you know, yeah, how about that? How about instead of getting like 5 nails for 1 metal, we can use 1 high quality metal and get 15 nails. Because that's the 3 for 1. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like that idea. Although I think being able to put them, you know, turning high quality metal into regular metal would be the best solution. But, all right, I'm going to come over here and we're going to grab some stuff out of this vehicle right here. All right, time to chop it. Chop, 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 chop. There you go. You're all dead. And you're next. I'm like Goldberg. You're next. Goldberg. Never loved Goldberg, but a lot of people did. He was exciting in WCW. Now I'm wondering if that double harvesting thing is going to work for the car as well. Okay, and you're done. All right, let's see what we get here. I think we normally get. I don't know. I don't remember how much we normally get from this. I want to say like 10 or 12. So if we get more than like, I mean, we'd have to get like almost 30 to have it be double. Yeah, it is double. Oh my goodness. That is effing amazing. Love it. Absolutely love it. That is so good. We're going to need a lot of metal, man. We're going to need a lot of metal. We need a lot of nails. And, you know, it takes a lot of metal to make a lot of nails. Get in the vehicle. There we go. All right, let's go see what they got at this track. I mean, I guess I could always buy the metal. It's really expensive, though. That's the only thing. But you know what? If I get to the point where they don't have enough money to buy all the stuff that I'm selling, it might be worth it. I got turned around in here. Where the hell am I? Oh, yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay. I got totally turned around in here. But I happen to be going the right way. I just didn't know it. All right, the first person I'm going to look for here is the wandering trader, who for some reason is always here. He doesn't wander anymore. He stays here. And I'm fine with that. Oh, there we go. All right, what do you got? You got anything? Yeah, he seems to have the same stuff all the time. I don't know if it's the exact same stuff, but it's very samey. And, all right, let's just go ahead and start selling. Sell. Here we go. Sell here. Looking good. So now he doesn't have any more money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to somebody else. And I will come back to him and maybe buy some of his things. What are these? 34. So these take up the same exact amount of room as these. So I should probably buy more of those. Maybe. Let's see. For now, let's just go ahead and sell and clear these guys' money out. Yeah, looks good. All right, sell. Sell, sell, sell. Sell, sell, and sell. Doesn't have any money. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, you should buy stuff. Okay, sell. You know what? I'm just gonna sell this bag. Yeah. I'm gonna start replacing those with the other bags. I actually have a lot of bags at home. I don't really need, like, quote unquote, need anymore, but yeah. All right. We'll take that, put that right there. Take that, and take these. We're selling all of this. We're selling that. Can I hold on to all this stuff? I feel like I should be able to. Yep. Yeah, I think we can. Yep, so we can take all the rest in one shot. Beautiful. All right, so the vendors ran out of money, and let's see how much money I have. Yeah, I'm almost up to $5,000. I still have a few more things to sell, so I guess I'll just buy the backpack and maybe buy some ammo. Seems like a good idea. Before we do that, though, let's come to the black market trader and see what he has. Ah, damn it. He doesn't have those tier 3 crates much anymore. I think those tier 3 crates, you're like guaranteed to get a legendary weapon from them. So, there we go, and there we go. Now, do I want to buy more ammo, or do I want to just call it here? You know what? I think I'm okay. I mean, his ammo is cheaper than the other people's ammo, but it's still super expensive. So I think I will be done here. We are now nice and sold. Everything's gone, which is wonderful. I'm going to grab a little drink. I'm going to head back home. And I think we are good to do some building. But before we do some building, there was an airdrop in my area. It was a medical airdrop, I think. Yeah, right over there. I also need to chop some trees before I go home. I mean, I can always chop trees at home, but it's better to just like stop here because there's a lot more. The trees are a lot more dense here. They're not as like packed around my base, but I'll probably chop some down at my base too. Where is this airdrop? I'm not seeing the smoke anywhere. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, it's weird I'm not seeing the smoke. Alright, it looks like we're gonna have to get into some fights here for this thing, maybe. Well, let's see. Yep. Definitely gonna have to get into some fights. That's okay. Whoops. Got the weapon, bro. Take out the weapon. I hit 4, and, like, sometimes he just does not take out the item. I'm not really sure if there's, like... I don't know. You have to, like, really... You can't just tap 4. You have to really, like, mean it. I don't even know. It's hard to explain. But I guess it really doesn't matter. We're okay. Right. I guess I don't need a generator anymore, so... I don't know that... Alright, guys, last episode did not go up yet, by the way. So if you give me any tips on any of this stuff, I haven't seen it yet. And I don't know what the difference is between the generators just yet. So, also, let's do some harvesting on camera, because it's going to be double the wood. So let's see how much wood we get from one tree. 24. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let me harvest some trees here. Okay, I got a decent amount of wood here. Let's take a look. One. Put that right there. Put that right there. I don't know why it doesn't go in full stacks. It's kind of weird. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full stacks. Almost 6 full stacks. Seems like a decent amount. It won't be enough, but it'll be enough for a while. Let's just come on in here and let's, what are we doing? Yeah, healing stuff. All right, so we're going to go right over here. And we're going to put all the healing stuff in there. Because my bag is pretty much full of healing items. I'll put those in there too. I usually wait until the water purification tablets are in stacks of 10 before I sell them. So that's like the idea there. And let's also put this stuff in here because it will be sold. All right. Is there anything left in here? No. Do I want to put another bag in here? I think I like this setup because I usually like to leave some room for another bag in case I loot something when I'm out. Like if I loot a bag while I'm out. You know, I'm going to be honest. I don't really love this hunting bag. This thing holds, well, it holds 38. This thing holds 40 and takes up a little bit less room. It depends. Yeah, this thing's kind of bulky. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I won't. I do like the gun cases. Those are perfect for carrying guns. Do I want to take one? Nah, I think we're going to leave that the way it is. And I'm going to take this backpack. I was going to sell it, but I decided not to in case I need it for something. So we're just going to put this stuff in here. And put this up here for now. Okay. Now we're looking good. What do I want to do with this one? I could put it in the clothes, in my clothes box. Because I am, you know, saving up a bunch of clothes. I think we have plenty things for weapons. So yeah, let's just put it in here for now. That looks pretty good. And let me show you this, by the way. Check this out. Well, I guess I don't have to show it to you there because I actually have the boxes I need to make a new storage thing. I can make the military support crates. All right. And because I have one of these and I have 2 of these. But do the math. This only gives you 140 slots. This is 60 each. That's 120 slots just for these 2. You're losing slots by making this. I don't know why that would be a good idea at all. Like, except for maybe looks, but you're losing space. You really shouldn't be losing space by doing things like that. So I'm not going to be doing that. All right. Where is my generator? I don't remember where I put that freaking generator. Oh, before we do the generator, let's grab this stuff. Because this stuff we are going to break down into metal. Hopefully it gives metal. I don't know exactly what it gives. Let's see. It's metal. Yep. And metal. And metal. Oh, hold on. And metal. Cool. What is this giving? Oh, all right. High quality metal. So do all the magazines give you high quality metal? Is that the deal? Oh, plastic. Okay. Oh, what do these give me? Oh, really? Plastic? I hope I need plastic pretty soon. I don't remember ever really like needing plastic and not having it. So honestly, I should probably just sell most of that stuff from now on. Okay. Generator. Where is my generator? I don't know. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I haven't seen it in a while though. It's probably in a bag. Here, let's check our drop thingies. Didn't put it in here, did I? No. What about over here? Nope. And where is this thing? I'm not nervous, but I want to find it. And what about this? Nope. The heck is it? Okay, I found it. I'm just going to put some of this stuff in here, and I put it in this. I don't know why. You know, when I put it in this container, I was like, I'm going to put it here, and I'll remember where it, and I was like, you know what? I might not remember it's there, and sure enough, I didn't remember it was there. So what are you going to do? Place this down. It looks pretty good right here. Okay. And now we have to find lights, and I think most of my lights are in here. Let's take a look. So we've got these wall lights. This lamp is pretty crappy. I'm not going to use it. This construction light is good. We got ceiling lights, more ceiling lights. And I'm not seeing anything else in here. So let's look in here. And I'm not seeing any lights in here as well. Okay. I believe I have other lights somewhere. I don't feel like that's all my lights. I wouldn't have put any lights in here. Unless I did it by mistake. But I'm not seeing any. And this is just a drop chest for now. But there's no lights in there. And these are all drop chests. So let's see what we got here for lights. No lights. And no lights in there. No lights in there. There we go. And what do we have here? I still think I feel like I had more lights in this, but I don't know where else they could be. I'll look for them off camera. Let's just use the ones we have right now. Is it almost dark? Yeah, it's getting dark. That's good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick these up. And I might still use these. Because I don't have quite as many lights as I thought I was going to have. But we'll see. Pick up. All right. Let's take a look what we got here. So we do have 3 of these. So the thing is, I don't know how good these are going to be until it's nighttime. So I don't know. What else? It looks pretty good right there. 1. And right about the middle. It should be pretty good right there. And then this one will be hopefully pretty good right there. Now, we have 2 more of these. Let's place these out here. I don't know how we're going to place these. Right in the middle. For now, we can always move them later. We won't know how good or bad they are until it's nighttime, so. Okay, and what else do we have? So we have a couple of wall lights. I know I'm going to place this outside. Like right about here, probably facing that way. I don't know, something like that. And then let's go ahead and put these last couple lights on the walls. I think this is probably going to be the place we're going to have the most issues with light. And let's go ahead and line that up. Is it 226? Maybe 224. It's hard to tell. I guess 224 will be fine. Put that right there. And then we'll put this one on the other side. Line it up as best we can. Right there. Okay. Looks like there's a face on the back of my hat or my helmet. Kind of weird when I was like in the corner there and I turned around. Oh, what is that? Is that a dragonfly? I think that's a dragonfly. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to do while I'm waiting for it to get dark is the kitchen. So let's go ahead and I think my thing's right there. I'm gonna want a chair for the kitchen. Sounds pretty good. Grab some of that stuff. Grab that. Actually, we should probably just grab everything out of here and sort it. There we go. And sort these as well. All right, it is starting to get dark, but not dark enough. I guess we could turn on the generator, though. There's no reason not to, I guess. So let's go ahead and grab some gas out of here. And, oh, the generator's not over here. I don't know why I thought, oh, you know what? We probably should put the generator in the garage. Right? That would make sense. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Move. And let's bring this over here. And I will put it on this side. Yeah, this is a good spot for it. You want to have some kind of ventilation and stuff. So, all right, refuel and turn on. Oh, there we go. The lights on the ceiling aren't doing anything. I wonder if the generator only can go so far. Maybe it only has so much range. Power off. Nope, that's not what I want to do. E. Oh, the generator only has so much. Here, let's see if we can find out how far this generator goes. Show generator area. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so that's the difference with the generators. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I think I found a workaround for the generator issue. If it does work the way I think it's going to work, it is definitely not intended and will probably be fixed at some point. So I will take advantage of it until I find a better generator. So here's the deal. If you have the generator next to a light and it gives it power, you can move the generator and the light will stay on. Pretty simple. So now we got everything out here on, so we're gonna bring this in here. Okay, so that one's doing good. It's a little dark over here. Do I have another light? I do not have another light. I would really like to not use these, if at all possible. So let's move this around first and see how the rest of the building looks. Yeah, this room looks great. And this one, oh, that's right. I moved this because I was trying to get it in range of the generator. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Well, actually, not pick it up. Let's just move it. And move it right here. We're gonna need more lights in here, guys. Ain't gonna be enough. It ain't gonna be enough. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to just put these down in here. There's no two ways about it. There we go. Put that in there. Turn that on. Turn this on, and then we're gonna move this out into the other room. It's kind of tricky to get the lights off the ceiling once you put them up there. You just kind of jump and try and get the right timing. Also go in first person mode. So, all right, so I'm thinking this should go right here. And then this one, first person, jump and hit the F key at the right time. Keep jumping until you see it highlight. Maybe on this side. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Got it. All right, that looks pretty good to me. So out here looks really good. And you know what? I really like out here totally. Like, I'm not going to change anything for out here. Out here is beautiful. In here is really good. Let's turn off the generator area because it's kind of making things look weird. Show generator area. That's a little dark in here. We need more lights. I mean, that's all it is. That's all it is. I'm going to put the generator out where I want it to be. It doesn't really matter where it is at this point. All my lights are on, so that's great. Maybe if we turn the lights off, we might have to move the generator around to get them on again. I don't know. But for now, I'm going to put it right where I originally wanted to. Let's also go outside and look at that floodlight. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. Maybe turn it to the left a little bit. Move. A little bit more. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get a drink. Let's get some food. I'm going to eat my canned food first. I do have some canned food in here. It's maybe too bright in here. But, nah, it's fine. It's fine. Food is in here, and there we go. Cool. Because the more cans we get, the more metal we can get. Look at that. Love it. All right, so let's work on the kitchen. The kitchen is going to be right here, and we are going to start the kitchen with a nice refrigerator. Let's go ahead and make it facing the right way. Then we need to line it up. Going to first person to line it up. I think that's good right there. And we'll put this right in the middle. Yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about. Well, let's get all our food and put it in there. Why not? Will it hold all our food? It should. Because we have lunch boxes. I'd like to get some more lunch boxes. The lunch boxes are, kind of... You know, we could boil water. Yeah, let's boil water. I don't think I have a campfire around here. Did I ever make a campfire here? I thought I did, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I probably just made the well and said, screw the campfire. All right, well, what do we need for a campfire? And we're going to need stone. 8 stone and 4 wood. I don't think I have 8 stone. Oh, I do. And 4 wood. Okay. So let's go ahead and make one of those. And let's place it. And we'll place it in the... I don't like the idea of a campfire in the kitchen because there's no ventilation. But, I don't know. Can we put it on a table? Putting it on a table would be pretty cool, too. I don't think I looted a table. So let's see if we can make a table here. We got one right here. So is it the only table we can make? Kind of looks like it. I don't want to spend all day looking at this stuff. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make a table. We need nails. Do we have any nails? Let's grab all our crafting stuff. Go, and some nails. I am keeping some cans in here because I want to make some noisemakers at some point. I probably will not use noisemakers much because those cans are metal, and I don't want to be not using up all my metal for stupid crap. But I do want to use them at least once because it does sound pretty cool. All right, so you know what? Why don't we move this to the side, and then we'll move this right here. And the idea is imagine the smoke all going out that window. And that would make me feel better about this whole thing. Nice. Although it is a wooden table as well, but what am I going to do, man? Nothing's perfect. All right, water canteen. Yeah, just keep pressing it until you can't press it no more. Same thing here. And water bottle. I usually sell those, but I don't know, I guess I have a lot of them. I'm getting experience for it, so that's cool. Might as well cook as well. I have to do some fishing at some point, just for the lulz. All right, so we got a lunchbox here. That is for my drink stuff. Can you rename the open? I think you can rename this stuff. So not really sure. Anyway, that's where all my water goes. Do I have any dirty water in here? Empty water. Why don't we take the empty ones out? And we'll just put the ones with water in there. Let's just get all this stuff up here for now. So I'm just sitting here trying to think what else would make this look like a kitchen. I think chairs and another couple tables would probably be good. Now I'm going to be honest, I kind of feel like I'm wasting nails and wood by doing this, but whatever, man. It's going to make me happy. So we are going to need more nails. So let's go ahead and do another 10 of these. There we go. And, oh, what else are we missing? Oh, yeah, we're missing wood planks. Actually 10 will be good for now. Okay. And then maybe 2 more chairs. I mean, it's about all we can do. So let's go ahead and put down the tables. Do I want them to be right next to this one? Or over here? I think I want them over here. Or, you know what? Even better yet, over here. So let's go ahead and move this out of the way. I don't know what I'm going to do with that for now, but it doesn't really matter. So let's put this right here. And then put the other one right next to it. Wait. Didn't I make 2 more tables? Hold on a sec. Hold on. Pick up. I thought I made 2, but I'm not seeing it. I don't know. Maybe I only made 1. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and make another one. Maybe it only made the 1 because that's all I had the resources for. That would make sense. All right, and then you right there, and then put you right next to it. Cool. They're a little off. That's gonna bother me. I don't mind a little off. That's too much. I can see how off it is. Okay. And yeah, the sway is killing me. Yeah, the sway is... So the sway is killing me, but if I don't look in first person, I can't really see. All right, that's good. I can live with that. All right, and a couple of chairs. I'm thinking like one... Should we put the chairs underneath it? Or, yeah. Yeah, put your chairs under the table. We're not savages. And then one right here. And then should we actually put the last one down or save that? You know what? I'm going to save that. It doesn't look like a chair you'd sit in at dinner. So I think that's good. I like that. The only thing I want to do is I want to move this over here. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Got a nice little kitchen there. I'm loving it. Sound like a McDonald's commercial. McDonald's for dinner. That might not be too bad of an idea. McDonald's is the only thing I can afford to eat out anymore, man. You try eating out, everything's so expensive. Okay, so we're good with all that. So what we like to do next? We did the lights, we did the kitchen, storage. Yeah, okay. Let's start working on storage. So this one pretty much is what it's supposed to be, and it's fine. This one right here is not being... So none of these are being used, except for this one was a drop chest. Yeah, I'll just leave it where it is. All right, so, oh, yeah, so we moved all that. Should we start picking up the tents? You know what? I don't know. It's so weird because it's basically free storage, but, you know. So maybe we should do something. Let's see what we need. Well, I know where gasoline's going to go. Well, let's just take all this stuff. We need a tools chest. That's what we need. All right, so can we make this for tools? I think that sounds pretty good. Although it might not be big enough for tools. Tools are usually take up a lot of room. But we'll just put some tools in here for now. I would consider that a tool. That's definitely a tool. Tool. Weapons are not tools. What about these? Are these considered tools? They kind of are, but I think I want them in a separate container for now. The things like the repair kits and stuff. Also, I gotta do something with this chair. So I'm going to put it in the bedroom. Right here. Seems like a pretty good spot for it. Can I actually sit in it? Yes, I can. Wait, no, I can't. I can only move it or pick it up. E? Yeah, can't sit in it. As far as I can tell. All right, that's great. It is daytime. I guess I'm just going to leave all my lights on because even if it's daytime, it's still dark in here because, you know, the sun can't get in. All right, bag of concrete. What is that? So it's definitely something to craft with, but I don't want it in the craft place. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? We're going to put things like wood and stone and concrete. That's crafting, but it's a separate kind of crafting, I think. It's not like the same as this stuff. At least I don't feel like that. So let's grab all that stuff out of here. That looks pretty good. And metal, wood, concrete, stone go in here. There we go. Metal. Nails I'll put in here. We're going to put the gas. Okay, so the gas is going to go out in the garage. Again, I think we should get rid of the tents. I know we're spending resources kind of foolishly because the tents are basically just big storage containers, but I don't like having them all over the place. I don't like the way they look. So I'm going to start picking them up. Okay, where would I put a piano? That's what I'm wondering. I think my bedroom, honestly. There's a lot of stuff in my bedroom, but, you know, we have a lot of room anyway, so would you sit in that chair on a piano? Probably not. You need, like, a stool or something. There we go. So we got a little beat-up piano over there, and I did move a storage crate out here, which is going to be basically for gas and probably repair kits. You know what I'm going to need right now? I'm going to need a storage crate for bags. That's it. Probably a few of them. Let's see what I can make here. Do I just want to make the basic one for bags? Can bags go in the clothing cupboard? Oh, they can. Yeah, they can, because I've already put a bag in this one. Okay, so you know what? Let's make another clothing cupboard for bags. And I might actually keep it in my... Oh boy, my room is going to get super, super cramped. But, yeah. Okay. Do I have room for it? Yes, I do. I need nails. And I need wood, which would be right here. This has got to be... You know what? This has got to be moved right there. This has got to be right next to this one. Okay, and then you get moved back. There looks pretty good. There we go. All right, and then right here, we need some wood. Here, you know what? Let's just turn another 50 of these into planks. And 10. Cool. And now we got the cupboard. And that will be strictly just for bags. I don't know how many bags it's going to be able to hold because I'm not putting bags inside of... Can I put empty bags inside of bags in a cupboard? You know, I think I'm going to allow that. Because if they're empty, you'd be able to like kind of squish them up and stuff. So that kind of makes sense. Now let's get into first person here. And try and do this with the sway. Man, the sway... Oh, I put it down backwards anyway. The sway is driving me up a wall. Okay, so now we got to put this down. Let's go and line this up. Okay, looking good. I do not want to put stuff in there that has stuff in it, though. I do have some fencing. I was going to use the fencing, but honestly, I don't really need it that badly. I don't think I'm ever going to... Well, I don't really know what I'm going to do with this build, but I don't need this fencing right now. There we go. I do need the metal, though. So... that works out. All right, so let's get this thing emptied out. I can't. I have no room in my inventory. What I need is a drop chest. Because this is man, this is something. Well, that's a sniper rifle that's going to go in my gun. So let's just put it in here for now. That'll be fine. Now, can I get rid of the rest of this stuff? No. Why can't I? I thought if I shift clicked, it would go into here. But it's not. It's kind of weird. All right. I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and empty this out. And then we're going to get all our bags and put it in that new cupboard. And hopefully, I don't have to put... I don't want to put bags in bags if I don't have to. But if I do, I will if they're empty. But it can only go one deep, though. Because a bag in a closet can have a bag in it, but that bag can't have anything in it. That's the way I'm playing. Everyone plays their own way in this game, and that is going to be my rules. But I'm going to try not to do it, honestly, at all. So... we'll see, though. I've got a decent amount of bags. You know what? I should probably start deciding which bags I actually want to keep and which ones I don't, because not all bags are made the same. Okay, we are finally getting somewhere. I am getting 100% organized. At one point, I was like, yeah, that's good enough. And I was like, no, let's organize everything today. That's what today is going to be about. So this right here is going to be in the kitchen, and it's going to be medical stuff. Why put medical stuff in the kitchen? I don't know. Whenever I'm playing survival games, I always keep my medical stuff with my food. Just... always the way I've done things. Sorry, I was looking through there and I missed the one. Yeah, there we go. All right, I want that one to be up there, and these will be backups. So anytime I get medical stuff, it goes up there, and backups go down here. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to sell the tents next time we go to the trader, because like the 3 cloth I get from them, I don't know. I just rather have the money. So now I have to decide where I'm going to put cleaning kits. I thought I had a box for them, but I don't remember. No, actually, I don't think I do. So am I going to have a box just for cleaning and repairing stuff? Yeah, you know what? I probably don't need to, but I'm going to because, I don't know, I want to. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a bunch of wood. 10. As you can tell here, I've gotten rid of every tent in the place except for the one I sleep in. And that's exactly what I wanted to accomplish today. Oh, by the way, this is my bag closet. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. But I do have room for all my bags. I didn't have to put bags inside of bags. Let me see. I got all these out. Yeah, everything's looking good. Everything is looking good. All right, let's go ahead and make another crate. Wait, did I make the crate? No, I didn't. I couldn't. There we go. Now we're going to place this. And we'll place this right here. And this will be for repair armor and weapon repair kits. Is there anything else I'd like to put in here? I don't think so. I really don't. By the way, I have a table here I could have used for the stupid kitchen. I didn't realize. So let's see if we can read that. We cannot. Can we read this? We cannot. All right, where am I going to put the where am I going to put my books? I'm not going to have enough books where it matters, so I could just put my books in. Actually, where would I put books? I'm going to put the books with the healing items. I'm going to tell you why. Because, like, you know, you figure you go, you have a nice meal, you heal up your wounds, and you sit down at the table with a nice book. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense to me. There we go. It's looking good. Looking good. What are you going to do with a welder's mask? Oh, it's a clothing piece. Okay. Well, I guess I know now what I'm going to do with it. I'll put it right over here. I did turn off my generator, and all the lights stayed on. So not only is the generator, like, it's pretty, I would argue, broken. And I'm happy with that. That is going to make me a happy camper. So what am I going to do with the rest? Well, this goes over here. This goes in there. This goes in here. All right. I think I got everything set up right now the way I want it. Right now, it's just inventory management, but I am almost there, guys. I am almost 100% completely organized. Okay, guys, we are there. We are completely 100% organized. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to come out and get these airdrops, but it is a little late in the day, and if by the time I get out there, it's going to be a little bit dark. I don't want you guys to be watching a dark video, so I'm going to wait until the morning. Did I put anything in here? Okay, good. I'm going to wait until the morning, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you every single piece of inventory I have right now. I'm going to do it quickly, so if you're really interested and you want to, like, really look at everything, just go ahead and pause the video, but not everyone wants to see all this, so I got a lot of magazines. Oh, wait a minute. I'm mixing up the magazines with the mods. Some of them. That's okay. I'll mess around with that later. It's still organized. You guys already seen the gun stuff. Yep, there you go. I just have one rifle in there. And not everyone cares about this stuff, so I just go through it quickly. So if you do care about it, you can see it. If you don't, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, and then over here, I do have the alcohol in here as well. And we got the food stuff. Everything's looking great. One other thing I do want to do before I go to sleep is we're going to go here and we're going to make these noise makers. No, that's a makeshift muffler. Sorry. Noise makers. I don't think these are worth it, but I do want to use them once just to, you know, kind of see. The idea is you throw them somewhere and they're going to make a bunch of noise and all the zombies are going to go over there. And it's a good way to get the zombies where you want them to be. Could be useful. Could be useful. Let's just make 5. There we go. All right, cool. Just keep those down there. Let's put this stuff back. Is it late enough to sleep? No, it's not. Oh, another thing I should do is I'm going to go ahead and respec. Because I do want to get that critical hit stuff back. Another 2 levels and I won't have to respec anymore. But that's awesome. Let's see if we can go to sleep. I know it says it's too early, but yeah, it's too early. Yep, 1930. I could have swore once to let me sleep before 1930, but now I'm starting to question my my sanity because I don't think that ever happened. Oh, look at this. This is off. Hold on. Probably because this is off. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay, at this point, I'm just waiting for bedtime. All right, just went ahead and slept through the night, and there's going to be a lot of stuff in these airdrops, so I'm going to grab one of these bags, probably take a couple bags with me, maybe, yeah, there we go. That should be pretty good. I'm optimistic we're going to find some dope loot in those airdrops. It would be nice to find a better generator. I'm glad that there's differences between the generator. So when I got the generator, I was like, what's the difference? Like, why get the bigger one, like, at all? And, well, there is a reason. Although, not really, because you could just do my trick. But eventually that's going to get fixed, I'm sure. Alright, let's go out there. We're going to go to the left, right? To the left, correct? Oh my... Dude! Dude! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 freaking airdrops. Holy freaking moly. Unbelievable. That is awesome. I didn't even look which way I got to go. Yeah, left. Although it looks like one of them is... No, there's not even any in the town. Look at this place. Freaking 6 airdrops? That's crazy. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, hold on. They're guarded by some zombies. Okay, and you're dead. And I don't know what that guy's attacking the airdrop or something. Yo, douchebag. Oh, wrong gun. Haha, now I got a real sniper rifle. Love this thing. Love this thing. Look at that. Oh, Marksman Legacy. All right, what do you got for me? Airdrop number 1. All right, that's fine. Where's the next one? Oh, let's go this way, come around that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to clear out that truck stop. All right. Excuse me, coming through. There we go. See, sometimes they don't have the smoke. Kind of weird. Next. Didn't kill him. Didn't kill him. All right, loot him up. Oh boy. Okay. Well. All right. I'm a little distracted here with all this stuff. There. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. No, not push. Open storage. This is the full one, right? Yeah, it's pretty full. Actually, gonna have to move both of them in there anyway. All right, there we go. And get in, and now we go back and behind us in the water. At least we got the big generator. Don't have to move it around anymore. I don't even know if I have to move my other one around, but I don't like, you know, well, I'd rather find a good generator than move the other one around as well. Let me just put it that way. That is nice. That is nice. And get in the vehicle. And now we need to go in the middle of that freaking truck stop. I'm going guns blazing because I just want to shoot some fools. And let's do this. Yeah. And come over here. Oh, hold on a sec. What's on the roof? Oh, that's hilarious. It went on the roof. Wow, you can really throw that pretty far. Wow, it really calls everything in, doesn't it? You know what? That thing might be worth using. It very well might be. Do I want to use this? Yeah, I think I kind of do. I know that isn't mine. It's not the one I should be using, but kind of want to see what this is going to be like. Alright, run away, reload. Yep. Love it. I mean, I don't love it. It's not as good as my other gun, but it's pretty good to be able to use shotgun shells. And, you know, my original idea was, yeah, I'm just going to take apart the shotgun shells and sell them. But that feels like a defeatist attitude. I want to use them. Love this shotgun, actually. Why isn't there a legendary version of this shotgun, or is there? Because this would make a good legendary shotgun. Not that other one. Like, I mean, that other one's okay, but this is way better. Alright. I'm not going to loot this place. Oh, it's not even inside. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. It's right here. I'm not going to loot this place, guys. It's not what I'm here for. I am here for the airdrops. There and there. Okay. We are looking good. Still not sure if I like this bag or not. I think it's definitely good to wear. I don't know if I want to keep it. Probably do, but it takes up a lot of room. Let's go ahead and save. I haven't saved in a while. All right, 2 more. 2 more food airdrops. Food's not really a problem in this game if you just get the airdrops. It'll be all the food you'll ever need. And you don't even have to get all of them. Just get like a couple every once in a while. Alright. And airdrop. Oh my goodness. Oh my, what am I to do with this? So much loot. I love it. I'm getting gasoline too. It would be nice to get some repair kits, and I'm also getting a lot of booze. That's going to sell for a lot. Now, the NPCs are, the traders are not going to have enough money for, okay, this is going to be a problem now. Hold on, let me see if I can do something with this. Anyway, the NPCs are not going to have enough money for all my stuff, but I could just buy ammo to kind of even it out a little bit. I don't see how this is going to work. What is this? Yeah, that's way too much. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave this one here. I don't even know if I like these bags. They're just too big. There's no way I could take both of these bags unless I put stuff in bags inside of bags. I'm not doing that. Unless I drop this. Even then, I don't think I can... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2... Well, hold on. Let's try it. Maybe we can. Nope. Definitely cannot. Okay. It is what it is. Drop. There might have been a way to actually make it work, and I'm just not seeing it, but that's okay. I am perfectly fine with that. Just gotta make sure. Oh, you could look at the stuff that's on the ground. That's awesome. All right, just making sure there's nothing in there. Get in vehicle. You know, do I really want? Wait, hold on. Maybe I should take the bag. I could use the bag. I don't need the extra generator. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna take the extra generator because no generator left behind. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I could set up 2 generators where I don't have to move them around. And who knows if that big generator can actually do the entire, area of my base. Maybe it can't. And 2 generators might be able to do the entire part of my base. And then I don't have to worry about moving them or anything like that. Yeah, I'm just going to take the generators. The heck with it. There we go. 6 airdrops. Unfreaking believable. All right, guys, I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.